welcome back to the second part of this house, which is my house, or not my house, my parents' house, my family's house, the house, the house that I grew up in, and we are starting right on here with the second living room as we ended up with in the last part, and this is a little Christmas theme because the main the main reason for this room is Christmas. Um, I don't know. It's a bit bigger in real life. The Christmas tree is not that cramped, but since it's The Sims, it's not exactly accurate. Accurate, I guess. So yeah, but bear with me. It's almost right. But yeah, I love celebrating Christmas at home, and I can't wait for Christmas this year. Since I work, I don't have as much time off or time to go home as I did when I was in school. But I do have about, I think it's a week or less, around a week. A week. And I'm going home for Christmas and to celebrate with my family, and I can't wait. It's the best time of the year, basically. It's the best thing ever. And I really hope it's gonna be snow, cause it's so beautiful when it's snow and when everything is just white and quiet. Like sometimes when it snows and we go outside, like we put on our thick sweaters and or like this. What do you call it in English? It's like a onesie, just for outside use. I don't know. It's like you have pants and you have a jacket, but it's all tied together and it's really thick and it can handle snow and cold. I don't know. But I love going outside and just laying down in the snow and just looking up or just looking around. It's so peaceful. Like, yeah, it can get a little cold for your butt sometimes, but it's very nice. And if you have the chance to do that, I highly recommend doing it because it is just so peaceful. It's so beautiful. But yeah, enough about that. We're furnishing the this place, the balcony, or is it called a balcony when it's this big and on the ground floor? I don't know. What else do you call it in English? No idea. Anyways, so it's a little bit like that. Second living room is Christmas themed, but the balcony is kind of summer because we don't really have all those chairs and stuff out in the winter because they get damaged by snow and rain and wind and cold and everything that you get. But yeah, I'm just putting in everything that we have sometime throughout the whole year. And a tiny little bathroom there, and just the hallway is very blank because we have refurnished that one too. We had a little water damage from the bathroom, so we also redid the bathroom. Everything is tied together. Like we redid the bathroom, so we redid the hallway, and yeah, that was it. Actually, the good thing about that, when we realized there was a leak or a water damage in the ceiling there from the bathroom, we stopped cleaning for Christmas because it was gonna be a mess anyway, so we didn't bother. So yeah, good thing about that. But yeah, that is fixed now, and the hallway looks really nice, though it is kind of empty because we haven't really done much about it. Just there's just some like storage things there, basically, and a chair. Didn't put in a chair, but it's there. One of those, if you watch my other video, you will get that. So hopefully you did watch it, because if not, this will be very weird. And this is the entrance to the house. It's basically a lot of storage and a little washing up area here from when my dad has been at the farm, or out hunting, which he does a lot of the time in the fall. Basically from like October to Christmas is hunting season here, I think, for like deers and stuff. Very fun. I don't know what you guys think about hunting. I love it. I've grown up with it. I haven't gone hunting much myself. I did go with my dad a couple of times, but I haven't done it myself because I don't have the hunting license or whatever you call it. I did do shooting a little bit, like just like that hobby shooting thing. My dad and my brother and my sister does it for like a full-time hobby with like competitions and everything. I stopped when I was in 4th grade or 3rd grade because I had swimming at school the same day as shooting practice, and I did swallow half the pool. I was one of those kids, and my stomach was not feeling the best afterwards, so laying on a stomach full of pool water while practicing shooting was not the best thing, so I quit. and I didn't start after we were done with swimming, apparently, so yeah. But my brother and my sister and my dad are full-time, or not full-time, but they do it as a hobby, and they go to a lot of competitions, and they're actually pretty good, which is pretty cool. So yeah, what else to talk about? I have talked about a lot of upgrading the house. I would say. What else have you upgraded in the house? Or yeah, never forget the word, or always forget the word. Yeah, sorry. My room has been redecorated. My sister's room. My room came first, of course. And then my brother got a new room, or a decorated room, and my sister is getting her room done now. I don't know how long they've gotten, but she've gotten a walk-in closet, which is not on this video because there wasn't any space, but we usually had a tiny guest bedroom, which was used as the kid bedroom before, when I was a baby or young. I had that room as my first room till I got the room I have now. But that one has been used as a guest bedroom when my sister was old enough to have a bigger room. But now that has been made into a walk-in closet for my sister. So hello, I don't know. I wouldn't say jealous, but because I don't live at home and I don't really need that much closet space. But I'm like, oh. But yeah, I'm stealing her clothes anyway, so who cares? That's a nice thing when your sister becomes the same size as you whenever she gets older, which is pretty weird because she was always that tiny little baby, and it's weird to say that she's growing up too. Like, she's in 9th grade. Yeah. It still feels weird. It still feels like she should be in kindergarten. Which I keep telling her all the time, and it's so weird. But everyone's getting bigger. Like, my brother is soon done with school too, and I'm here not knowing what I'm doing. Yep. So yeah, I'm working on the upstairs bathroom. Not much to say about that. I was saying in the videos I did before I started this build that I was going to talk more about the crazy animals I've had, or not crazy, but all the animals I've had since Cats and Dogs came out. And I'm crazy about animals, and I've had a fair few of them, or I wouldn't say a lot. I know people that have had a lot more, but I feel like I've had my fair share of animals, or me and my family and my siblings. Like, let me see. I talked about my oldest cat in one of those other videos, and I've talked about the cat I have now a little bit, not that much. I've talked about one of my hamsters, which died when someone else was watching it. So if you wanna hear about that, go back and watch. Not sure which one it was. I think it was the old granny's cabin house thingy. I think, or the other one. Just watch both of them. Oh yeah. But yeah, let me talk about my other animals. I've had another hamster. I think I mentioned that, but I don't know. It's not that much interesting about that, only that it climbed so much. Like for the first hamster I got, he had just like a small, like 1-story cage. But for my other one, we got a bigger cage for it to have more room to run around it. It had like several floors. And God, he was crazy. Or she. I can't remember if it was a girl or a boy. No idea. But yeah, she would like climb up because the cage was basically like this. It had like these like, what do you call it? But you could climb on the cage basically. And she would climb up and she would like hang after her front legs on the roof, and she could fall down all the floors and still be okay and go back. She was literally crazy, and she could climb on everything and fall around. And at night, because I had it in my room, and I could hear her at night just falling all over and climbing and making so much noise. So I think sometimes we did put her out in the hallway because she was making so much noise. But yeah, that's a hamster, basically. And she died. I don't know why I'm talking about my animals' deaths, if that's something interesting, but I guess it could be a little bit interesting. I don't know, but she died New Year's Eve. Yeah, inside her bedroom, or like this little house that she slept in. I think. No, she died working. Or was that her? Yeah, I think that was her. I don't know if there is something like with hamsters that whenever they know when they're about to die, so they start to like make this little place for them to die in. I don't know, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, she took out all the wool inside her house and made this little nest in the middle of the cage or something, and she basically just died there, like doing that, which I guess is a nice thing. She died doing something she loved, she liked. I don't know, but it was pretty sad. Not the best end of the year, but she was getting old anyways, and like it was meant to happen sometime. So yeah. So yeah, that's what happened with her. Let me see. We're working on my sister's room now. I am making it kind of like I imagine it will end up being. She has a thing for red at the moment, and that wall with the trees on, she wants a Harry Potter motive on that wall. Not sure if she's gonna manage to do that, because I don't know where to find that or how to do that. But yeah, she's as crazy about Harry Potter as I am. So I am excited to see if she actually managed to find a way to do that. So yeah, I don't know if there's that much to talk about the build. It's basically just the rooms. We did my brother's room and my parents' room is already done. You probably understood which one was which. My parents' room is the one that looked the most old, because that one has not been refurnished, and it's pretty empty. It's basically just bed, night tables, bookshelf, and a closet. And in real life, there are some boxes and clutter. That's not that important. But yeah, what else to talk about? My other animals. I've had 2 bunnies. Yeah, they were actually pretty cool. Or, I don't know, as cool as bunnies go. One of them was black. That was mine. I think it was full black. I don't think it had any white spots on it, but it was plain black. I called it, or it was basically mine and my brother's, because I don't know, yeah, my sister was probably just a baby when we had the bunnies, but it was mine and my brother's, and we named them. I think I had most of the most of the, or I was probably the one naming them, because they both had names after princesses, Disney princesses. One was named after Cinderella, I think, and the other one was yeah, I'm not good with English, but they were named after two Disney princesses in Norwegian, the name they had in Norwegian. And the black one was mine, and the white one was my brother's. And the white one was blind because it had red eyes, and that means that usually that they're blind. And it was blind because it never moved really. We had these small leashes for them, and the black one would just run around and basically drag me around with it, and not the other way around. And the white one was just standing there, and we had to drag it along to get it to move. One funny story we have about those is because this was when when my old cat was still living. So there is many years ago. Was even my sister born? Yo, she was. She must be. Yeah, she must be. But apparently I had forgotten to close the door to the bunny's little cage, or it wasn't closed good enough. So apparently the black bunny got out, and the cat was outside. And the bunny was running around, and the cat was chasing it, because I went out because I was gonna give them some carrots or something, and I saw that the cat was running after the bunny in a big circle, and I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And I was just like running, or I didn't think I think I had a friend there, and I was like, go get my mom. And she came out, and we managed to catch the cat, and then catch the bunny somehow, and got them inside. And of course the white one didn't know what was going on, so she was just standing there inside the cage, like being all good. So yeah, that was that. And I don't know, we are getting pretty close to the end of this build again, or I don't know. Most of the furnishing is done. You saw my room was the last one there, up in the left corner. My room has a little purple theme. When I refurnished my room, I had a thing for purple. I still like purple, but I would have probably thought a little bit different if I had made it now, because you don't see it in the build because there wasn't an option for it. But my dresser walls, or like, no, the dresser doors, like the wardrobe doors of my room, is purple. And not the best thing when you try to decorate it with other colors. It doesn't always work. But yeah, here are the screenshots, and I had so many things planned on talking about in this build, but it went just too fast. But I guess if you have any questions about me and my house, I guess, or where I'm from, or just anything, just leave them as a comment, and I'll try to answer it in another video. But this is a little look into me and where I'm from, I guess. The floor there in the hallway upstairs, it's horrible. I know. Another thing that should have been upgraded, but hasn't been. But the house is pretty nice. It has all its I like it that there's still some old things there, because it gives it, like, you can still see the story of it and not just modern stuff. So yeah, I really like it. But yeah, we are getting to the end here now, and you're seeing just some outside shots, and this one is the one I talked about looking out to the ocean. But this was the end. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and a comment is highly appreciated. Tell me what you think, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!